Hello there and welcome to today's tutorial where we're going to be making uh, black, white and red colored beading. This is also like introduction to beading and cornering and also how to build rows and columns, and I'm going to be taking you slowly so that you can easily understand. And I'm going to be using the 0.60 millimeters fishing line, which is slightly bigger, and also some size 8 beads so that you can easily see them. And you can as well use the seed beads to try out what I'm teaching here, and the results will be the same. So I really hope that you learned something today, and welcome to today's lesson. So what I'll begin with is opening my fishing line. I'm going to open it and cut it at around 20 inches of length, and then I cut it. I use a nail cutter to cut the fishing line. You can use a scissors or anything that you're comfortable with, maybe a razor blade. And then I fold it into two like this, and then now we start with the red side. Okay, so what we are going to do is let me adjust it. What we are going to do is to have the basics. So the basics are, in any circle that you make in beading, you have to have a total of 4 beads. So we start with the 4 red beads. Okay, so I put them through the right hand, all the 4 beads, and this final, the 4th bead, I crisscross there. So, and then I balance the fishing line, which is like holding both tips like that parallel. I hold them like that, and then I pull down this 4th bead. I pull it like that so that the fishing line is balanced, and then you should have something that looks like this. So now we're going to make a sample of beaded key holder that is going to be rectangular in shape. So we're going to go straight like this. So this is going to be our row, this straight line here, and then we're going to go up diagonally like that. So we have our column. So remember, we have to have a total of 4 beads for any circle like that. Then we proceed. You pick 1 bead on the left, 1 bead on the right, and then you pick 1 final bead on the right, and then you crisscross. So we have, the beads are like that. The ones that I picked 1 and 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and then a final 1 on the right. Then I crisscrossed on it. Crisscrossing is basically what you've seen here. I passed the fishing line from 1 on the right hand through to the left side, and it looks like this. Then I hold these tips here, this one and this one, and then I pull like that. So once I pull, I have something like this, and then continue. So we pick 1 bead on the left, 1 bead on the right, and 1 final bead on the right, and then crisscross like that, and then pull. So now we've made some progress. As you can see, we've had, so now also counting the heads. So this is how I count to know the length and the width. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. So those are 3 heads going like this, and then this is 1 head for the column. So this row is going to have around, let's say, seven heads for the row like this, and then we're going to have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 by 7, we're going to have 7 columns going up. Okay, so we continue the same thing. You just pick a red bead on the right, pick a red bead on the left, and then you pick another red bead on the right, and then you crisscross like that. I hope that is clear. And then you pull. You should have something that looks like this. Also remember that this formula is exactly what we're going to be using on almost all the beading classes. So if you get it and understand it, you're going to have it easier to go on with. So I pick a red bead on the right, a red bead on the left, and then I pick another red bead on the right again, and then I crisscross on the red bead from the right. So it's like this. Just take it easy and one step at a time, and you're going to have the same results as I do. So just make sure that your artwork looks like this by now. You haven't changed. So we continue. Pick 1 red bead on the left, 1 red bead on the right, and then you pick another red bead on the right. Then you crisscross on it like that. Then you pull. You should have something that looks like this. And then we continue. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 6 heads. So let's make our row longer. So maybe we have 10. So we continue 10 heads. So we pick 1 red bead on the right, 1 red bead on the left, and another red bead on the right. And then we crisscross like this, and then you pull. We should have something that looks like this. So there's nothing that has changed, and this is also the same formula that you use when you're making a bracelet. So continue. You pick 1 red bead on the left, 1 red bead on the right, and then 1 red bead on the left again, and then you crisscross, and then you pull. Should have something that looks like this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are 8 heads. So again, we pick 1 on the right, 1 red bead on the right, and we pick again 1 red bead on the left, and then you pick another red bead on the right, and then you crisscross like that, then you pull. You should have something that looks like this. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what we're doing here, once we get here, is we're going to make our first column, our first corner, sorry. We're going to make our first corner so that we can change the direction. So we were going like this, so you're going to go up like that and then back like this. So what we do is, on this fishing line that is on the right hand side, you pick 2 red beads, 1, 2, and a final third bead. So there are 3 total beads like that. Okay, then this final third bead that you picked, you crisscross like this, and then you pull. So you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so remember, this is just a sample. You can have it at whatever length you'd want. So, and note that the fishing line, the corner that we've done looks like that, and your artwork should also look like this. So now we are going to make another corner where we pick 1 red bead, okay, and then we pick 1 white bead because we are going to have a white stripe, and then we pick 1 red bead, and then we crisscross on that final red bead like that. And then you pull. Should have something that looks like this. So this is just like how we make bracelets. So it's not a hard thing, it's just that simple. So we proceed. This fishing line here, you pass it through the next bead there, like that, and then you pull, and then we pick our white bead on the right, and then we pick our red bead on the left, and then we crisscross on the red bead there, and then we pull. Should have something that looks like this, and then we pass the fishing line through the red bead there, like that, and then we pick a white bead on the right, and then red bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the red bead from the left, and then you pull. So as you can see, this is just repeating the same thing over and over again. So we pass the fishing line through the next red bead there, we pull, and then we pick a white bead on the right, and we pick a red bead on the left, and then we pull. We crisscross on the red bead there, and then we pull, and then we pass the fishing line through the red bead like that, and then we pick a white bead on the right, then we pick a red bead on the left, and then we crisscross on the red bead like that, and then we pull, and then we pass the fishing line through the red bead there, okay, and then you pick a white bead on the right, and then you pick a red bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the red bead there. So it's basically the same thing, we're just repeating over and over again. The most important thing is for you to understand how this formula is going. So we just pass the fishing line through the next red bead there, and then you pull, and then you pick a red bead on the right, a white bead on the left, a red bead on the left, sorry, and then you crisscross on the red bead there, like that, and then you pull. You should have something that looks like this, and then you pass the fishing line through the red bead there, and then you pick a white bead, pick a red bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the red bead. So we're basically just repeating the same thing until we finish our length of this row. So this is our row. This is our row here, and this is our column. So as you can see, we now have a column with two heads, and the row has got 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. It has got 10 heads. So we proceed just the same thing we were doing. We pass the fishing line through the red bead there, and then we pick a white bead on the right, a red bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the red bead like that. And then once you are here at this corner, you pass the fishing line through the red bead there, and then now you should have something that looks like this. And then now you pick a red bead on the left there, red bead on the left. This one is not through, so a red bead on the left, and you pick a white bead on the right, and then you crisscross on the white bead on the right like that. And then you pull. You should have something that looks like this. So I hope that your artwork looks like this by now, so that we can continue this on the next video. I'm going to be continuing this, so your artwork should look like this. Remember, this is introduction to beading, where we are mixing also colors, and also we are making a sample key holder. So by the end of this tutorial, I believe and I know that you are going to understand fully on how to make a key holder. So see you on part 2. This is part 1. So see you on part 2.